coverage of the
Hey
National Football
guys,
League
Lord
brings us to
Naren right here,
legendary
the Holy
Lambeau
Ghost,
Field in
the
Green
one
Bay.
true God.
We all know this
Back with you with
community
the
lives
next
for its
video in
Packers,
my
and the
Madden
green and
22
gold came
playlist.
out of the tunnel a
Today
short
bringing
time
you
ago, and it
Chiefs
was
at
loud. We
Packers.
are ready for
Without
football
further ado,
Super Day
let's
as
have
the
some
Packers
fun.
get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up
Travis Kelce past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
And when we talk about yards after the catch, you think about speedy little receivers, but Travis Kelce was third in the NFL in 2020 in that category.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On second down, it's Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Steps away. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there outside of the pocket and on the money. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers on the move to his left. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And it's a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 33 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Packers 6. Mason Crosby
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here. A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up. Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. And again, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second down at 5. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now. And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh, Kelsey, man.
All the way down to the 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And then back to Hill, touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
So opportunity to go up 2 scores there, gotta go for it.
He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And
That's
this
it.
is going to be caught. It's
Up
good.
9.
And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works. Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So no matter what, up 2 scores now. So that's really reassuring.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going.
Oh, man.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And that was amazing because that drive went.
Roughing the passer, too? Man, you got to be kidding me, man.
Knocked the ball away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Just missed that tackle.
And they'll get this down to the 10. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and goal, 2 minutes left. We're not in the worst position.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The quick slant caught.
Touchdown.
Randall Cobb from 10 yards out. And the Packers are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Rodgers will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This
There
is the
it
way
is.
you rehearse it. But right now,
He's got a man complete.
Touchdown.
Way in for a Kansas
Clyde
City
Edwards-Helaire.
touchdown. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
it's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Rodgers now on first down. Caught by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 61 yards.
Been a high-scoring game for sure.
Strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
Here's a diving catch right side. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point.
All right, well, at least they have a chance to score here and
using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays.
you know, go up major points. So yeah.
That particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have
So this is it. Like, we get an opportunity to score here because he's gonna get the ball back to start the second half. So
begin this drive. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Mahomes now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Let's take a chance here to the end zone if we can.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Man open is Robinson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip
Big play.
it inside the
Big play there. And this is our chance here to put some points on the board that we desperately need.
First half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again.
Touchdown.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown. And we can go for 2 here. Why? Because we're up 9. We're already up 9, so we may as well try and go up 12. Or 11, excuse me. Like, we don't actually care about being up 10 versus 9, because 9 is still 2 scores.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will
That's
get
it.
into the end zone.
So up 11.
Stretches from 9 up to 11. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
I think we should squib the kick.
So not much time to speak
gotta respect
of
this
remaining in
offense.
this first half as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it
So
out
basically we
past
gave
the
up 7
30.
yards for 3 seconds. I think we did a good job. Considering, for one play you could probably get way more than 7 yards. So, yeah.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
He has 2 plays,
underway.
basically. So 2
And
plays.
with
Can he
Rodgers
score?
behind
It's going to be
center,
tough.
you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez
That's it.
Scantling.
One more play. Just one more play. Let's go prevent coverage over the top. Let's get a stop. Man, this is huge, dude. This is an absolutely huge possession. Huge play. We can't give up a score, because this has happened a lot, actually. It's going to be tough. I mean, he's probably thinking Hail Mary, so it's going to be tough.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
There's
They
Fred
will
Raw.
power through, and they'll
And
get
that'll
him
be it.
down as he's inside the 40. So we've hit
So up
intermission.
11
It's
after
halftime.
half.
This is the
High-scoring
NFL.
game.
It's a
31-20 at
presentation of EA
halftime.
Sports.
At
With both of these
halftime,
offenses having their
31-20. So
way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. And in hindsight, probably should
no
have
one's been
taken
able to
it
get a
easy.
defensive
Only
stop
gets
this
out to
whole
the
game, so
16-yard line.
that's why it's kind of like, can we get a stop?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
A gain of 6 there on first. Second down and 4. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
Touchdown!
Wow.
Robert Tonyan, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And now the pressure gets
So now
there,
up
and
5.
he goes down.
Now
he
up
couldn't
5,
get
so
rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On second down and 4, Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as
Gotta
they
close this game out.
could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
I'm going for the win. I'm looking to finish this game off on a pass here to Kelsey or Hill, so...
Now Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Alright, and so they're telling me to go for it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to kick the field goal and believe in my defense.
This close to the goal line.
So they can't beat us if I make this field goal, so no matter what, they can't beat us. So this is the right play for me. Good job. That's the best, you know, I'm not willing to go for it at that point, so. Here we go. This is it. 28 seconds, 3 timeouts for him, and we'll see how it goes.
He's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity.
So, he's proven he can score, but I like my chances here.
The end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw, Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. To throw is Rodgers. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. Now Rodgers. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He will be taken down, and that means...
We're going to overtime.
And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we
Our
had
destiny in my hands.
First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Ridiculous. I mean, superstar right there. Oh my goodness. I had nothing. And Mahomes. Oh man. I would have watched that play over and over and over again if we win this game. First, we got to win the game. Oh my god. Superstar. What was that? He had 2 shots to level him, man. And Mahomes worked his way through it.
think he wanted the ball a
Man, oh
little bit
man, oh
sooner.
man.
By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's just going to get rid of
Man,
this
man,
to
man.
no one here. He throws it away.
Oh,
And now it's
Mahomes.
third.
Man,
It's
oh man, oh
third.
man.
Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And able to pick
Yeah.
up the first across midfield to the 47.
Man, oh
They
man,
go
oh
with the
man.
ground game, pick up the first. Now
What a
across
game, man.
territory.
What a
And that
game.
changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms.
Man,
here
I'm
with each play
feeling it
because of
also,
the
man.
enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
4 yards remain for second down. Mahomes will throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
On second down now, it's Williams. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Mahomes rolling to his right. And he's got his man on the outline.
Oh my goodness.
And he takes it inside the 10
Oh,
to the
Kelsey,
8
man.
before
He's
out of
so
bounds.
good, man. I couldn't even see Kelsey on that play. And I figured, hey, man, let's give this guy a chance, man, because we're in bad state, and it pays off.
We're in OT. You've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say.
Jesus, man, this is one heck of a fight. And this is 4-down territory. We have to score a touchdown. Have to score a touchdown. We do not have a choice, so
If no
yeah.
one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Oh my, Kelsey playing DB at that point, man. What am I doing, man? I need to find a better play than this, man. I need to find something, man. Okay, I know what I'm looking for here. Third down. Third down and 8. Alright, so here we go.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. Here's Mahomes. Throw right side.
Oh my goodness, Nico Hardman there.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than
I
normal.
have to go for the win, man. This is it. This is why you play the game, man. So this is it.
To turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they say forget the field goal in the lead. They're going for the win in OT here on fourth and goal. Mahomes.
Oh, no good,
It's
no.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A disappointing drop there on fourth and goal. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
We're going to need to make a play. We're going to need to make one play.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done. Now part 2. Here's second and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15.
Wow, man, what a tough game this has been.
Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, and overtime to put him in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there, because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make a play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
That's game.
He got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. Now remember,
Good
this
game.
one is not
And
over,
so,
but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
that is game, yeah. And so with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. As a creative, that's the same. Light be with you all. Take care, thanks again.
You wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defense